Okay, so I'm Madison, this is Brandon and Madeline, and this is our first week update. So over the last week, I've been logging my food on my S Health app and just kind of watching my calorie intake, moderately exercising every once in a while, and then writing my journals and just talking about what my progress has been. So I found that eating healthier and on a set time schedule has made me lose cravings for not so healthy items and like kind of sugary items.
Yeah, I've been doing the opposite. I haven't really been staying to my schedule. Been kind of eating late and studying, but I've been trying to keep my logs up to date and kind of try to know how my mood and my energy level is, because I can kind of see a difference on my energy level and my mood after I've been eating like junk food versus healthier snacks and healthier options. So.
Yeah, and I've been kind of mixed, like not a strict schedule, but I have definitely noticed that when I, am making the better, healthier choices, that, I'm feeling better, more energy, and more motivated to do things. And when I'm more like on the sugary items or get more tired and want to take a nap or, not as motivated to do what I should be doing with like studying or anything like that.
So it's funny that we all feel like that, because I found an article from Mother Earth News that says sugar stimulates your appetite, so the more that you eat, the more that you want. It said, think of your cravings as stray cats. You feed them, they keep coming back. You stop feeding them, and eventually those stray desires will disappear. So once you start cutting out sugars, it's a lot easier not to eat them and crave them. I've also felt, so last week actually my parents and I did this diet. It's like 3-day challenge type thing. And it was set schedule. You had like very minimal food that you ate for every single one of them. And I just felt super undernourished, like was super tired all the time. So it's crazy how not like eating regularly does to your body, how tired you get.
Yeah, honestly, I can definitely see that. I can also see like there's some like when you overeat, how it affects how lazy you are, how much more you want to take a nap, how less motivated you are. So just your portions as well as what you eat is kind of a big factor on how you feel and things like that.
Yeah, and then I found an article that said keeping a food diary increases like your awareness about what you eat, and it helps cut down on like your mindless snacking. And so I think this kind of like supports what we're saying, as if you're more aware of what you're putting in your body and you're not just like, oh, like this is what's right in front of me, and you're actually consciously making decisions about what you're eating, that it affects, your energy level and how you feel and what you like choose to do productively with the rest of your day.
So have you do you guys like skip meals sometimes? Like
yes.
You don't eat breakfast or you don't eat?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah. Oh, well, I used to not eat breakfast like ever, but I actually found an article that says skipping meals or eating on an unpredictable schedule catapults your body into a state of starvation, and it deprives your brain and body of fuel. So it sets you up to crave starchy or sugary foods for energy. So if you set yourself to eat like breakfast at like 8 o'clock, or if you eat like lunch at a certain time every day, then it like sets your metabolism to not want those kinds of foods.
Yeah, and that's kind of going into like snacking too, like having like constant small snacks so that your metabolism stays higher. Like at least for me, because I try and work out as much as I can, and like diet and how much you eat. Like so, little snacking really benefits your metabolism, keeping it up and just making sure it's running properly.
Yeah, and I feel like even just spreading out your meals, and instead of having like big like lunch and breakfast and just like snacks in between, it helps you like have more energy throughout the day. So you're not just like super full after lunch and then you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? You just have an amount that satisfies and then have another snack a couple hours later.
I also feel like though when you eat like a really big meal, then you're not you don't have as much energy to get up and do things.
Yeah.
So that when you snack throughout the day, then you continuously are not sluggish or can keep doing things.
Or bloated, or
yeah.
And then I found another article that kind of said that going with just how we're keeping a log, that recording how you feel when you eat certain things can spot like your triggers of why you eat them, or like if it's emotional or like you're stressed or something like that. And so figuring out why you're eating certain foods and why you're maybe having like a huge lunch because you didn't eat earlier, or why you're choosing to like have that dessert or that like second slice of pizza, can kind of factor in on your like mindfulness about what you're eating and your productivity throughout the day as well.
That happened to me yesterday. Get all the way down to, it was like nighttime, and I had Girl Scout cookies. So I was like, I probably shouldn't have those.
And that'll be interesting for our next vlog, just going back over like midterms and seeing if there's any difference in our eating patterns or how we're feeling compared to our setting and our stress levels and things like that. So that should be something that we look forward or look at next week or for our next vlog.
So we're going to continue to keep tracking our food and our sleep and our stress and exercise, and we'll update you next week.